Dun, dun, dun. We are live and welcome back. So, is it safe to enter the stock market? Waiting for the other streams to get up and going. And it depends on your time horizon. So, that is, if I'm jumping ahead with what the thumbnail says, is right now we had a major crash from 70,000 in Bitcoin to 48,000, which is incredible that went down that freaking far. That is ridiculous. And we're having somewhat of a God candle at the moment. That is a dump of about 29%. And only big banks were able to get in because there's lots of liquidity issues with some major exchanges to try to get down there. This was a deal that happened incredibly quickly. So there's just a few things that I want to show everybody because it depends on your time horizon. It's not something where you should just instantly be leveraging your butt and going for it. But typically throughout all of these here, if I go to the weekly, right? Let me go back to the daily. We are above 60,000, which is awesome. But usually in these areas, you wanted to see a reversal happen when there's quite a bit of volume. Okay. So here's some volume, boom, volume, boom, volume, massive amounts of volume, because this is what happened with the Japanese yen. And what was really happened with the Japanese yen? Okay. So they finally raised interest rates over there in Japan. Yes, I blame Japan for their economy and it just taking a bunch of money outside of the market. So basically, people were able to buy bonds in Japan and have almost zero interest on them, and they would make money. And so it was like a free loan. Then they would go invest in stocks and whatever. So once they decided to raise their rates, all of a sudden, big hedge funds and banks are going, oh man, we're over leveraged. We've got to cut out our position. And boom, boom, boom. That is just the giant spiral effect that happened. And it also took out a bunch of leveraged traders, that are 20x, 50x, 100x, 150x, and that tanked everybody out. So to answer the question, is it safe to re-enter the stock market and crypto? Yes, but it depends on your time horizon. These are massive dips. Just again here, look at this volume here. Massive amounts of volume. Ethereum, what was its volume like? I kind of consider it like the stepchild or whatever to Bitcoin. Massive amounts of volume. There's not near as much being traded through Bitcoin, through Ethereum versus Ethereum. Bitcoin is $2.2 billion for the day. Ethereum is $132 million. My trade, just briefly, is up about $1,300. If you've been following my $100 to $10,000 challenge, we are now up to $3,400. This is going to lock in profit as long as we keep these levels. I would really like to have this sucker go to at least 2,900. 2,900 would be a massive take profit for me, which would more than double the account, but you never go broke taking profits. The other accounts that I have are about $500,000+ in here, but this is just a little challenge that I have going. And if you follow the crypto trading wars with Crypto Keeper, been doing that for a while. I've never lost money on the live show with the hour and a half that we've done. So I'm here to help you guys along with my YouTube. My YouTube, I show you guys how to trade. I've got a bunch of stuff in there and try to keep emotions in check. But back to what I was talking about. Is it safe to start trading? You can see that this trade is at 11x. Right, is at 11x because I had to hold down to the volatility in case this sucker re-popped. And on the RSI on the daily, it is oversold, right? On the weekly, we have just entered oversold territory. On the 4 hour, we're overbought. On the 1 hour, we've been overbought, and we can stay overbought for a while. So to me, this move is going to continue to go up with, especially with this God candle. But if I look at some areas of support, well, right now we're hitting some resistance right at that 2600 here for Ethereum, and 2600 is going to be that level where I'm going to get out of the trade if we lose it, because I would like to re-enter at a lower price. So with Bitcoin, if I do some TA on Bitcoin, but we're up 11% today, which is crazy, right? My point here, let me remove the drawings so that we see this. I've got the 200-day, the moving average 200-day. We've fallen below it, but it's probably going to bounce back above it. My point is, it's safe to re-enter the market. This is the big thing. In my opinion, yes. You buy massive dips. That's how you get wealthy. You don't get wealthy by buying at 70,000. You get wealthy even at 60,000, trying to, at 48,000, at 50. I was dollar cost averaging into Ethereum and some other coins right at 2,400. I was trying to come up with money in my couch, not just in the trading, but trying to, hey, what can I do this? Because that sucker's not going to zero, and I can hold on to it to zero with my trades. When I'm trading 5x, 10x, I can only hold on for so long before I lose the money, because it has to go down 20% or so. If you buy it and you hold it forever, you don't lose any money until you pull out and it basically goes to zero. And what happened with the yen and having that all that money get released, it created this liquidity. So now it reset everything. It reset all the leverage traders. It reset the debt. And with what's going to happen here in America in September, where Powell is going to cut the rates, big banks, they need to refinance their debt to start loading up more debt. And mortgage rates are at a year low right now before even the rate cuts. This is a catalyst. This isn't a, oh my God, the recession is going to happen. No, this is going to be an explosion, a absolutely effing explosion. You want to see 100,000 Bitcoin, you want to see 10,000 Ethereum, and then all your meme coins and everything bust up. It's happening, right? But you got to hold on, and you got to hold on to the volatility. Boom, we're up to 61,000 here live on the stream with Bitcoin. And the Ethereum, Ethereum, it's doing a little bit better here. I'm up $1,300. And by the way, I'm trading the entire bag that I had. What is this? $2,100, right? But I'm using low leverage. I'm at 11x. And now I'm guaranteed to lock in at least $1,000 here. So it's a very good day for me here. And I bet that this stuff is going to go up. But if we go to the volatility of what we have seen over the last few days since the massive bottom, Bitcoin has been performing a little bit better with TA versus all the outflows with the ETF of Ethereum, but there's been massive little drops here. Yesterday we got low to, go back to the daily. What was yesterday? Yesterday got up to 2,550 and went down to, 3,100. It was a 10% swing, which is a huge day. But then, you wait for that candle to happen and boom. But here, get back to Bitcoin. I'll get into some of the TA. So to answer the question, it's safe to re-enter the market as long as you're willing to hold on for a while. You guys know I love trading these, especially on those live trading shows with everybody. I love these hammer candles, because these hammer candles, they start to show, boom, we have an upwards trajectory. Same thing here. Usually, sometimes they end up coming down and almost closing again. So you wait for these guys to close and you put your stop loss there. And then you have your basically take profit or whatever where the resistance is here. This is good, right? Bitcoin is now creating some support right around that $57,000 range. So everyone that's been calling for 44,000 or whatever, they missed the move. The move was right here at 48,000. You got to have money on hand in order to take advantage of this stuff. There is still time to take advantage of this stuff with Bitcoin holding 60,000. We will see if here in 2 hours, this daily candle closes above 60,000, which will be good for marking support. Same thing for Ethereum, having it close at 2,600. But to reiterate, if your time horizon is forever, now's the time to start buying stuff like Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, some big Tesla, Netflix even, buying some of the ETFs from the trust from Grace, BlackRock, even for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and time to start dollar cost averaging into that stuff. You feel like you missed the boat. You still have not missed the boat yet. Things are about to get wild. There's a bunch of inflow of money that has just re-entered the market. And we will see this in the next 3 weeks to maybe 6 weeks up to the election. You watch. There's going to be all-time highs of Ethereum and of Bitcoin before the election. It might even happen before the next meeting in September for cutting rates. It's essentially probably going to get priced in beforehand, and it's going to go haywire once it is confirmed. This is Johnny F in Crypto, here to help you guys make some money. Trading is dangerous, so let me help you, teach you with proper resistance and stop losses and not over leveraging. Literally stay between 5x starting off. Give yourself some room. I know it's easy to make money, or you want to try to hey, I can do 100x, I can do 90, Don't. It always ends badly. Wait for support. There's always another trade. Till next time, I just said that, right? Whatever. Bye.